What's going on, everybody? Sports Player 2.0 Daniel here. And guys, we went 4-6 in the NHL and 3-6 in the NBA. So overall, we just had a terrible day today. In both the NHL and the NBA, we need a rebound in both. So let's move on to tomorrow's games. The Devils are going to New York to face the Rangers. The Devils come in at 1-0-1, and the Rangers come in at 1-1-0. Last game for the Devils, they won 2-1 in overtime versus the Boston Bruins, and the last game for the Rangers, they won 5-0 shutout to the Islanders. And the Rangers are a favorite in this one, but the likely starters for this game is Mackenzie Blackwood for the Devils and Alexander Georgiev for the Rangers. And the Rangers are a favorite in this one. Give me the Rangers to win this game at home. Next up, we have the Buffalo Sabres going to Philadelphia to face the Flyers. Today, the Buffalo Sabres won 6-1 versus the Flyers. That was a really surprising one, a 6-1 blowout. Even that guy Carter Hart got pulled in that game, and he got pulled. And the Buffalo Sabres just mollywopped the Flyers here 6-1. And the likely starters for this game is Carter Hutton for the Buffalo Sabres and Brian Elliott for the Philadelphia Flyers. And the Philadelphia Flyers are favored in this one. Give me the Flyers to win this game at home. Next up, we have the Chicago Blackhawks going to Florida to face the Panthers. The Blackhawks come in at a 3-0 record, and the Panthers come in at 1-0-0. The last game for these guys were Florida won 5-2. And the likely starters for this game is Malcolm Subban for the Chicago Blackhawks, and Sergei Bobrovsky is back for the Florida Panthers. Sergei Bobrovsky is back from his injury. Yep, and he is ready to start off this season for the Panthers. And the Panthers are favored in this one. Give me the Panthers to win this game at home. Next up, we have the Washington Capitals going to Pittsburgh to face the Penguins. Last game for these two teams. They played on Sunday, and Pittsburgh won 4-3 in a shootout. Yep, they won in a shootout, and Capitals come in at 2-0-1, and the Penguins come in at 1-2-0. Yep. And the likely starters for this game is Ilya Samsonov for the Washington Capitals and Casey DeSmit for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And the Pittsburgh Penguins are a favorite in this one, but give me upset. Give me the Washington Capitals to win this game on the road in Pittsburgh. Next up, we have the Winnipeg Jets going to Ottawa to face the Senators. The last game for the Winnipeg Jets, they lost 3-1 to the Leafs. And the last game for the Senators, they lost 3-2 to the same team, the Leafs. So these two teams just played the Leafs and they both lost, and they're looking for a win here. Both teams come in at 1-1-0. The likely starters for this game is Connor Hellebuyck for the Jets and Matt Murray for the Ottawa Senators. And y'all know I said Matt Murray's a solid goaltender here, and I think the Senators will win this game. Give me the Senators to win this game at home. Next up, we have the Columbus Blue Jackets going to the Red Wings here. The last game for these two teams, they just played today, and Columbus won that matchup 3-2. And the Blue Jackets and the Red Wings come in at 1-2-0 to start off their season. The likely starters for this game is Jonas Korpisalo for the Columbus Blue Jackets and Jonathan Bernier for the Detroit Red Wings. And Hold on. And the Columbus Blue Jackets are favored in this one, but give me upset. Give me the Red Wings to win this game at home. Next up, we have the Hurricanes going to the Predators. The last game for these two teams, the Carolina Hurricanes won today 4-2 against the same team, the Predators. And both teams come in at 2-1-0. And the likely starters for this game is Peter Mrazek for the Carolina Hurricanes and UC Saros for the Nashville Predators. So, last game, Pekka Rinne got the start for Nashville. And UC Saros is getting the start today. And the Carolina Hurricanes are favored in this one. But give me upset. Give me the Predators to win this game at home. And the final matchup of the day in the NHL, we have the Avalanche going to Los Angeles to face the Kings. The Avalanche come in at 1-1-0, and the Kings come in at 0-0-2, which means they lost both games in overtime, and they got a point out of it. So these two teams are evenly matched here. And the last game for Colorado, they won a 8-0 shutout to the Blues. They blew out the Blues. And the Kings lost 4-3 in overtime to the Minnesota Wild. And the likely starters for this game is Philip Grubauer for Colorado and Jonathan Quick for the Los Angeles Kings. And Colorado is a favorite in this one. Give me the Avalanche to win this game on the road in Los Angeles. And that does it for today's picks in the NHL. Let's move on to the NBA. Only 2 games in the NBA today. Starting off with the Thunder going to Denver to face the Nuggets. The Thunder come in at 6-6, and the Nuggets come in at 6-7. And the Denver Nuggets are a 9.5 point favorite in this one. Give me the Nuggets in the money line, but give me the Thunder plus 9.5. I think the Thunder will keep it closer than 9.5. So give me the Nuggets in the money line, but give me the Thunder plus 9.5. And the final matchup of the day, we have the Pelicans going to Utah to face the Jazz. The Pelicans come in at 5-7, and the Utah Jazz come in at 9-4. And the Utah Jazz are favored in this one. Give me the Jazz to win this game at home. And that does it for today's picks for tomorrow's games. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please hit me the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one.